It's very hard get shit. The kingdom of God suffered violence, and the violence take it by force. I'm really excited to have this episode because this is one of the episodes where I tend to show my vulnerable side and just be myself.
Fantasies and put a cork in your high school memories. This is my country, my damn country. Give me my country, you can keep the rest. This is my country, my damn country. And it don't mean a thing if it don't pass the test. If you ain't never spent a single night in jail, then get another job and I'll see you in hell. I'm drawn like a moth to the neon. Need a bucket of beer and someone to fight. Don't call yourself country if your music is shitty.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode on EW Podcast. Don't forget that this platform is a platform for you to be expressive and a reality check. I have to rephrase that. Don't forget that this podcast is a platform for you to be expressive and a reality check. I'm your host, Luchi Gloria, and one of the things I have said is to not give flimsy excuse. You can see this is the first time I'm shooting this podcast without lights. It's just me and my camera. I hope it turns out nice. Okay, I titled today's episode "Stopped," and when I say this one of the episodes where I tend to be very vulnerable, and I tend to show my audience a part of me that is not always, when I'm talking, I'm always bubbling and all stuff. So on Sunday morning, I woke up and my dad just said to me, "Hope you already cancelled your plans of moving to Lagos." I was so sad, man. Like, it was a reality check for me. Yeah, a reality check, get the play. And it was like a wake up call for me. Because I don't know, a lot of times if they'll tell you that if you don't take risks, there's a lot of things you will not be able to do. So the both question I asked myself that Sunday, should I move out? And the other question I asked myself, what are you moving out to? And I was reading a book here that tells us that when your mindset is already set on something and your mindset keep telling you that you can't do that thing, regardless of the effort or the level of your hard work, you probably will not be able to make anything out of those moments. So I titled this episode "Stop" because it's a lot, man. It's a lot. I really came to a point of reasoning and a lot of thinking on Sunday, and I was like, it's really, really hard to take that big step. I hope one of this episode I'll be able to say, yeah, I moved out, I'm staying in this place, I'm staying in this place. But now I'm really scared. And one of my mentors will always say online that two things that hinder us from moving to the next level. We are scared of failure, and we are scared of criticism. It's gotten to the point where we take people's opinion over what is good for us. How do I put it? Let me rephrase that. It's going to the point where we are so I don't know, like loss of word. We are so into what people think about us that we forget to think about ourselves. I don't know if I'm getting the statement right, but my point is we are so scared of what people will say, and we become so scared to take the next point. So one of the things my dad said is, none of my daughter is going to move to Lagos and stay alone. It's crazy, the fear of, oh my God, what is the ideology people is going to have of me? What is the ideology people is going to have when they hear, oh, she's staying in Lagos now, she's staying alone? What is the perception of people? But come on, life is about risks. Life is always about taking the next step regardless, because you cannot be stuck in one place. Because you cannot be stuck in one place. I'm using that word stuck, and that's why I started this episode. And it's about moving forward regardless of whatever thing that comes your way. So this episode is really like me telling my audience, I'm kind of stalked and kind of scared. I'm very scared. Let me not say I'm very scared. It's about telling my audience that it's okay to be scared, it's okay to make bad decisions, but what makes one victorious is standing up from those dust, standing up from the floor, dusting yourself, and you come back stronger. So I don't know the step I'm going to take now. I'm caught between, starting something where my parents live, or moving out entirely till I get posted for my NYC. And my results are out, thank God. I came out with flying colors. I did better, and it's good. But man, it's really, really crazy. Like, reality is really, really shocking. adulthood is a scam because you keep on thinking about the right step, the next step, what to do, regardless of your fears and everything. You have to take the next step. So the next step is, I don't know, seriously, like, what is the next step? I should put that in the screen like a big question mark. What is the next step? You know, I would use this orientation and this process to tell my siblings, make sure that when you're rounding up school, you already have something to fall back on. And that's why I advise a lot of people to work on their vocational skills. I have a lot, but I have not developed them. So that is why I'm kind of stuck. I'm like, God, what if I start this and this thing does not work out? It's really, really crazy, man. It's really, really crazy. So guys, I'm smiling. Well, on Sunday when I woke up, it was really painful for me. I felt a deep hole in my heart. I could not express myself. I was really in a very dark place at that point when I kept thinking of, Luchi, what are you going to do next? And there's a question I've always asked myself: what is that thing you're going to do that will take you to the next level? And a book I read will tell you, always say to yourself, I have a billionaire mind. I can be productive. And even regardless of the point I am now, I wake up every morning and I tell myself that you can do better, you can do better. But what is that thing I'm going to do better? Is a question I ask myself every day. So I'm really kind of stoked, and it's experience with Luchi. So you get experience with me, man. Everything is just going fine. You know the funny thing about life? It's not going to wait for you. When you're going through this thinking process, you're trying to develop yourself inwardly, because it's from the inward, then the outward will be better. When you work on yourself inwardly, when you have done things inwardly, the result, which is the outward view, would be better. So I tend to ask myself, what is that inward thing? What is that inner thing I'm supposed to do? And as I learned something recently, I've forgotten what the thing is, but it's like your programming, what you've grabbed growing up, your orientation growing up, will lead to your thoughts, and your thoughts will lead to your feelings, and your feelings will lead to your actions, and action will yield results. I have to say that again. Like, I got that from The Secret Mind of a Billionaire or Millionaire. He said, your programming will lead to your thoughts will lead to your feelings will lead to your actions, and your actions will lead to results. And the result is always what we focus on most of the time. So I'm just here to share this little thoughts with you guys on this episode. I just hope you pick up one or two. You guys, don't forget to stream my podcast on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. And don't forget to follow my social media page on Twitter, Luchi's Concept, on Instagram, Luchi's Concept, EW_podcast, another Chimitezi. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's give it a moment for you to go subscribe. Yeah, don't forget to go subscribe my YouTube channel at Luchi's Concept. Like, comment, share, and let's get this word out there. Let's help each other. Let's talk about these things. Like, it's not wrong to be stuck sometimes. Sometimes you don't know the next step to take, and you're just like, what am I doing? It's a question everybody should ask yourself, really. Okay, guys, I think that's all in this episode. Like I always say, let's spread love. Love is God. God is love. I love you guys. Have an amazing week, and be strong, because Ola Digide. Ask me what the meaning of that is. It means it's not forever. Whatever situation you are today, I promise you it's not going to be forever. You're always going to move forward, because we always say forward ever, backward never.
Call yourself country if you